Hey Starshine, how are you? I'm TK, and today I will play more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest, because I always said I would be very open and honest about this stuff, and it's definitely a subject that I want to be able to talk about. But I took a very long break from this game, about, well, a month-long break, so it's not super long, but it's long for a game, okay? But remember how I said at the beginning that I have anxiety and depression, but I have a handle on it? Well, bad timing. I had a relapse right around the time when, well, what happened last episode happened. And so I had to take a break for my own sanity's sake, but I'm back. I'm ready to take this on, and I'm going to continue doing this. I was afraid that I may not be able to, but after talking it through with some people and working it out, I think I'm ready to jump back into it. So moving on to the game and not my personal stuff. Sorry for talking about personal stuff you probably don't care about. But remember how during the scene where we found Sayuri, there was like an error in the background? And it asked to, it mentioned traceback.txt. It's funny, I actually searched for a little bit because I was trying to find the path under like script. But no, it's just straight in the root directory. And it's traceback.txt. I'm going to be putting up screenshots. And so I need to make sure I know what I'm putting up when I talk about it. But it says, I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. Going through the different lines of just typical Python, RenPy stuff. But here there's restart top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. And then there's a bunch more stuff. But hey, it looks, and then this is the comment again. And I'm just going to throw this out there. I think it's Monica. Monica. I think it's Monica who is writing these comments in the script. But if you go in the root directory, there is a folder called characters, which I will say, I have some experience with RenPy, and I've never seen a characters folder, but that could just be different for this. And Sayuri is not there. There's monica.chr, natsuki.chr, yuri.chr, but sayuri.chr is not there. I mean, you could kind of expect that considering, I mean, look at the menu. Look at the menu screen. I will say I'm not sure if this is anything significant, but of course these files are all encrypted. But Yuri's is different. Like, Monika's and Natsuki's are all bunches of symbols and everything, but Yuri's is just numbers and letters. I'm not sure if that's significant. Another thing in the root directory I found is a .png called Happy Thoughts, but the A and the O are X's instead of A and O. And it's a lovely picture that clearly is showing Sayuri dead. So that's pleasant. Other than that, I mean, I went digging through the game files quite a lot. I even went through the scripts a little bit. I tried not to read like the important parts of the scripts that might spoil me, so I didn't go into that. There were weird encrypted chunks here and there, like it looked like they were just thrown in the middle of the code, which I don't know. I didn't get super in depth with Python and RenPy, but of course saves is empty because it wiped everything from me. But yeah, those were the main things that I found that were different. I went digging for a little while, having some fun, looking at stuff, and it was really interesting to me. I like how meta this is becoming. And I will say also did help reinforce the fact that this is a game and not to let it bother me so much. But I mean, I have, like I said, I have anxiety, depression. It's going to be bothered by stuff that doesn't seem like it should be. But anyway, let's continue on with the game. I've spent way too much time talking about all this stuff. So let's hop back in. I also decided that apparently it doesn't really matter who I go for, but I'm going to go for Natsuki this time just because I like completely ignored her last time. So she likes cute and happy things. So let's just go with that. Alright, so Giggle. She doesn't even look that happy when I pick her word. She's like, yay. Let's see. Kawaii. Kitty. I love cats. I really love cats. Let's see. Wonderful. I like, Whisper might not be cute enough. That might be like too deep for you. Milk. Silly. Bubbles. Melody? Candy. Chocolate. Chocolate. I love chocolate. Oh, I would kill for some chocolate right now. I probably shouldn't be saying kill because there's some yandere stuff going on here, I swear. Happiness. Fun. Yeah, we're keeping things happy. There's nothing wrong. Everything's good. Everything's happy. Nothing's wrong. Cheeks. Lollipop. Lollipop, a lollipop kiss. Kiss from a rose on the gray? Oh, darn it, Yuri liked rose. Is there gray anywhere? No. Sugar! Love. No, we're not, no sad words. Only happy words. Clouds. Charm? Bunny. She'll love bunny. Pure? Or is that too deep? Pure. Okay, no, she liked pure. Doki Doki! Oh. My heart just went Doki Doki! Oh, was that Happy Thoughts? Was that the same? Oh, was it the same picture as Happy Thoughts? You know what? Okay. So because this game originally seemed really cute and sweet, I was trying to keep my language, for the most part, family friendly, because I don't know, I thought maybe that would be more my audience for this game. But considering the shit that's going down, I'm saying, fuck that rule. Fuck you, Monica. I don't trust you. Hi again, TK. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Man, this music is really... I mean, I turned the volume down kind of a little bit because it was bothering me, but like, it just sounds just barely different enough that it's like the dissonance is kind of bothering me. Alright. It is different, right? Or am I just assuming that it is? Oh gosh, I'm so on edge right now, guys. I'm sorry. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Okay, everything's okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, TK. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. I'm having a hard time keeping their voices. I'm just so freaked out right now. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. By the way, she did not glitch out. Monika did not glitch out when she appeared. But Yuri and Natsuki both did. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why are you in front of the screen? Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. That's to show she was in front of it because she's not a part of the game. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to stay calm, but I'm like just freaking out. I'm like super excited to see what's going on, but I'm so scared. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Manga is literature. Sorry. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, TK. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. I'm so on edge. I'm like leaning away from the screen, just waiting for the next jump scare. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Let me sip my coffee. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh my gosh. It set itself back. I don't know. It's setting me up to get comfortable. Now everyone's settled in. I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? Oh yeah, well, good thing I broke that no swearing thing. Fucking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Hey, guys, I don't care where you stand. I read manga. Cool with it. If you like it, cool. If you don't, whatever. It's cool. It's all cool. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it off the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns to a box of manga and slips a volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel, I really do. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. This probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you go and do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, TK. Consider this... Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes that. Is that like a walk-in closet? Because I was like, wait, you guys were in the closet? Because it doesn't look like there's a lot of room. But it looks like it might be a walk-in one. She then takes a seat against the wall behind the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? I mean, I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Also, I just had this thought. I'm sorry, pause. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited about theorizing and stuff like that. So, at first, when we were talking to Yuri, and it was the exact same dialogue as we had last time, because I think we were going down her quote-unquote route, everything was distorted. Like, the room was tilted, it was zoomed in on her, the music was weird, because now it sounds normal. That might have been because that was all, like, repeated stuff, but this is all brand new. And so the background's normal, the music's normal, the sprites are normal. It's just that dialogue occasionally is different. Anyway, not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish reading the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, hi, cutie. Please don't distort. I'm scared. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Oh, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince all of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Oh my gosh. Oh my dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Okay. Okay, that's great. Thanks. Oh. I guess maybe these are all just like her actual, like what she wants to say, but doesn't say it? Or is it just everything's just horrible? At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. Glance over at her. Looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki suddenly lights up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, TK. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway. Why don't we all share our poems now? Now, these sections always take a decent amount of time. I don't know, maybe I should just end the episode here. I'm like so nervous too. I have a bad feeling about this. You know what? I'm diving in. Let's go to Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Yeah? But then, what was the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. Or remember how I said, whatever. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Huh? So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you you don't have to go announcing it to the world, like, you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh, it's this one again. I'm going to read it again. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one. You didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whom should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Hi. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. I guess that I don't know how to write. I give up. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic manner, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different styles and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Ugh. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love sharing my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if this is a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, I'm just skipping over that one, because that one's a little longer than Natsuki's. I'm gonna take a sip of drink. Sorry. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took a long time to read. No, I didn't even read. Well, I don't read script very often. Actually, your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief, I'm sorry. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. None at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, TK. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Ugh. I already had a hard enough time reading, now I'm on edge all the time, and so it's even harder. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these themes too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. You. Don't trust you. Hi, TK. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I am afraid to bring things up to you. I'm very afraid. I'm very afraid of you. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, TK. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I'm more than embarrassed today. I'm not embarrassed. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. I like it, TK. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. Why are you saying this so casually? This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Oh my gosh. Did you say this in the earlier? I mean, if I went, oh my gosh, this doesn't seem. Why would you say that so casually? Oh. Sorry. Breathing. Everything's fine. Sorry. Just try looking at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to do that good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Wait, is this the same? I don't remember. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to trickle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic, There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandished my pen. Was that the same as the first time? I don't remember. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Though perhaps I just thought it was new because I was looking at it in a new light. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I remember her saying that. What was your epiphany, sweet cheeks? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. I'm seeing that in a completely new light this time. Thanks for listening. Alright, okay, I'm stopping there. Gonna pop a save. We're gonna call it an end for now. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I'm starting to get a feel for how things are going and how meta this game is. So I guess on that note, we're gonna call it an episode, and you know what? Until next time, remember to shine your light in every world. Bye!